Hey guys, so it is finally nice out. It's kind of hot, I'm not gonna lie, but that's North Carolina for you. So I thought that I would come out here and read my book. I'm still reading Symptoms of Being Human because my mom just got this new, like, patio type furniture accessory, and so I was like, I have got to test this out and see if it makes reading outside more bearable. I totally forgot. Happy Monday and welcome to the start of another reading vlog. This is what it looks like. I don't know what you would call it, but it's like a complete cover over a large portion of the yard. So I'm going to be reading that book, Symptoms of Being Human. Update for today. I finished Symptoms of Being Human by Jeff Garvin last night. Gave it 4 stars. I would say trigger warning for assault. And I started today Pudding by Julie Murphy. Already loving this book. This follows Millie Milichik and Callie Reyes from Dumpling. Callie was the villain of Dumpling, but I love Millie so much. I'm really not feeling Callie right now. I'm assuming she's in this book because she's going to get a redemption arc, so I'm waiting for that, because right now I'm just not feeling her, especially because I was reading the book and she's all like, I don't know why Willow Dean doesn't like me. You don't know why. You really don't know why Willow Dean doesn't like you when you did everything in your power to destroy her relationship with Ellen. Like, I understand, don't get me wrong, I understand that Willow Dean was dead wrong in asking Ellen to not be in the pageant, to give it up, to let her have this. That's not true friendship. That was a moment of weakness for her. But for you to try to set up here acting all innocent, talk about you don't know why Willow Dean hates you. You can't fathom. You don't understand why she don't like girl. She don't like you because you did everything you could in this book to turn in Dumpling to turn Ellen against her. Everything. Not to mention the scene in the first book where Ellen goes in the back to try on some new merchandise from Sweet 16, and you and another employee start to mock Willow Dean and make fun of her because Ellen is away. But then when Ellen comes out, you're all like, I like Willow Dean. She's nice. Girl, bye. Sit your fake ass down. But anyway, that is my update for today. I'm reading, I should say how many pages. I am on 62, and I'm hoping to at least get to 100 tonight. This is a chunky book. It's like 428 pages, but I'm loving it so far. I just put on hold Side Effects May Vary, which was Julie Murphy's first book. So after I read this one, hopefully that hold will be at the library, and I'll read that, and then I'll be caught up on everything that Julie Murphy has out. So anyway, I'm going to get out of here because this clip is probably going to be really long. I am so hyped right now because I'm reading Pudding by Julie Murphy, and I think that we're getting some asexual representation. I'm just like, you better go ahead and do that, Julie Murphy. Oh my God, Amanda in here, Amanda, which we also met in the book Dumpling. She says, let me see. She says, oh, I've totally had crushes. She rests her chin between her 2 kneecaps. I can still look at people like Bo, or even girls too, and find them attractive. But there are lots of different kinds of attraction, and I think I want to be in a relationship one day. I just don't know what that will look like for me yet. I guess what it comes down to is that I don't experience sexual attraction, and I also don't really have any interest in sex, at least not right now. I think if I knew someone really well and was attracted to them in other ways, that might change. I was like, We need this. We need to continuously see like this representation in books as a whole, because I feel like a lot of times we get books where it's male male, female female, but we don't get any other like letters or any other. I don't know, I'm doing a bad job of explain. We don't get the full spectrum. Like, I want to see more and more books where we have asexual representation, trans representation, gender fluid. I want to see questioning, and I want to see pansexual. I just want to see all of them. And so when we have like these characters, like, I'm just so hyped right now. I had to come in and tell you guys that, but I'm gonna get back to reading because it's getting really good. I got a little bit excited and ahead of myself because on the next page, Amanda says that she is technically biromantic asexual and goes on to explain it. I'm just filled with so much joy right now. Anytime we get representation on the spectrum, just makes me happy. Like, this is such a good month so far reading all of these books. But I'm gonna get out of here. I just wanted to quickly come in and say that. Just finished Pudding by Julie Murphy. I really like this book. I loved the friendship between Millie and Callie. Millie is such a sweetheart. She kind of reminds me of Molly from the Upside of Unrequited. You root for her through the whole book. Callie is a heavily flawed character who goes through some like development towards the middle to the end of the book, but I think it's realistic that she still stayed like she still had the essence of her. She wasn't really a nice person, but she was trying to get there. I love who they ended up with, both of the girls in relationships. Their relationships were so cute. Callie's well, Millie's was more cuter, but Callie's in particular because of who it was and how I wanted him to have his happy ending from Dumpling. So I'm really happy. Um, I think this book is more so about finding one's voice and stepping out and taking chances because Millie was very much under her mother's thumb. Her mother is one of those types of parents who has their kids' schedules all planned out with something like soccer at 10. Right after soccer is piano lessons. Then after piano lessons, we come and eat lunch. And then after lunch, we have a play date with someone else because they want their kids' lives to be everything that they never were able to have or accomplish when they were younger. That's definitely Millie's mom. And so I really love that Millie stood up for what she believed in, what she wanted to do, what would make her happy, and she went out there and got it done. I love it. I loved the influence of I loved, I should say, the involvement of parents, even though I shouldn't be surprised because Dumpling had a lot of parent involvement. But I feel like that's something that we don't see a lot in YA today. It's usually like someone who's 14 or 15 and it's almost like they're on their own, like they run the house, like no parents are in sight, they don't get punished for anything that they do. And I'm like, that's not realistic. So I love when we get to see parents, especially two different sides of parenting. I loved it so much. I definitely recommend it if you haven't picked it up yet because you're going to swoon, but it's going to teach you life lessons and it has a focus on friendship. And I know a lot of people are looking for YAs that center more so around friends than relationships. So that is my update for now. I'm going to take this back to the library so that someone else has a chance to read it, hopefully enjoy it as much as I do, and I'll be back with you guys when I have another update. I forgot to mention that this is everything that I wanted Leah on the Offbeat to be as far as companion novels go. I just had to mention that, but now I'm really going to get out of here and I will update you guys later. Guys, seriously, send help for me. I don't know what's wrong with me. After I finished Pudding by Julie Murphy, I started 3 books. Yes, you heard right, 3. I started Clockwork Prince, which is my book for my book this month for my year of Cassandra Clare. It's the second book in the Inferno Devices. I also started The Kiss Quotient by Helen Hong, which is already so cute. And one that took me by surprise, The President is Missing by Bill Clinton and James Patterson. I had this on hold for a while and it came in Monday. I was just able to get it Friday. That's when I go to the library. But the first chapter gripped me from like the very first paragraph, and that's how I know I'm going to devour a book. This is a big book. It's 513 pages. I'm super excited to read it because Bill Clinton is my favorite president. So, and I know that since he has been a president and he is a lawyer, a lot of this stuff is going to be like an accurate portrayal. I'll read you the dust jacket. It says the president disappears. The world is in shock, but the reason he's missing is much worse than anyone can imagine. With details only a president could know and the kind of suspense only James Patterson can deliver, The President is Missing is the most gripping and suspense and surprising thriller in years. And that's all you get, and I think that's all you should know. But I'm super excited about all 3 of these. But I'm going to go and continue reading, and I'll be back with an update tomorrow. Moment of honesty, guys. This was me trying to get one of those cute shots that every booktuber does when they're reading and failing miserably. I didn't even end up reading this book. This is Clockwork Prince. I ended up reading The President is Missing. I had to do this on my webcam, and I was in fear that my computer was going to fall every second I was shooting this shot. So that's the real tea. Give a girl a like for at least trying to get an artsy shot. But anyway, let's go to my next update. So guys, this is my last update for this week's reading vlog. I have some videos I need to try to film, so I probably won't be reading any today. But I got to page 36 of Clockwork Prince by Cassandra Clare. I can see why people say that this is one of the best well done love triangles that they've seen, because I read the prologue and already my heart was breaking for Will and it's breaking for Jim, and I'm just like, ugh, my heart. But I kind of wanted to talk about how everybody, well, I've heard a lot of people say that the Infernal Devices is just a rehashed Mortal Instruments, and I say right now I don't agree with that because Tessa is definitely a way stronger character than Clary, and also the love triangle in this book so far seems to be, to me, pretty even, where it was never even in Mortal Instruments. Like, Clary never once saw Simon truly as a romantic prospect, where I feel like Tessa views both Jim and Will as potential partners. I got to page chapter 6 in The Kiss Quotient by Helen Hong. I don't really think I'm in the mood for romance right now, but I'm gonna try to read some more because this book I feel like is very like highly sought after. So if I don't read it now, when I take it back to the library, it's probably gonna be like a couple months before I get it. And the reason why I think I'm not really into it is because I'm obsessed with The President is Missing. Okay, this book is getting so good. I don't know. Tell me in the comments down below what you consider a spoiler in a thriller, because I don't know what to say other than I'm enjoying it. And I feel like if I just keep doing review, like keep doing my reading vlog next week, reading this, all I'm gonna be saying in every update is I'm enjoying it. It's good. So let me know what you consider a spoiler so I can like censor my words so I don't mess it up if anybody is thinking about picking this up, which I think you should. But so that is where I am this week. I finished one book and started three. This is probably going to be a short video. So if you like it, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, the bell button so you'll be notified when I upload new content. And as always, until we meet again, and until next time, that's what I say on my reading vlogs. Until next time, happy reading.